Hi, it's just me checking in.
Cruzy, where you been? I've been jumping out of my skin waiting for you to call.
You got a problem?
Do I have a problem? I'm sitting here playing nursemaid to a bag of bleached out old bones. Do I have a problem?
You're not getting spooked on me now, are you, Pearl?
Oh, who, me? Oh, no way. Me and Mr. Bones here, we're just having a high old time.
Well, not to break up a beautiful relationship, but I think I found a new home for our friend in a bank.
Oh, thank you, Lord, thank you. What'd you do? You take out a CD, as in calcium deposit?
Oh, calcium deposit. You know, you're starting to worry me, Pearl. I got a safe deposit box, and I think he'll fit in there.
Right. Just make sure we got the only key. I mean, I'd hate to have it on my conscience that we gave some sweet old lady a heart attack when she went to visit her stocks and bonds and opened up the wrong box. Our box, by mistake.
Well, why don't you let me worry about that, okay?
Suits me just fine. Just as long as I don't have to spend one more evening alone with these things.
Okay, calm down. Now, you just hang in there for a little while, and I'll be over there as soon as I can, all right?
All right.
Okay, bye. Oh.
Well, you're going out? You just got home.
I didn't know you were here. How are you?
Hi.
Yeah, I got an errand to run, but I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, well, I took a phone call for you earlier when you were out.
Anything important?
Something about some bone that you're having tests run in Chicago? Does this have anything to do with my father and the Hal Clark investigation?
I'm afraid it does. That bone was from a male human, and I found it underneath your father's boathouse.
So you think that the bones you uncovered at the boathouse are directly connected to the Hal Clark case?
I think it's a possibility. That's why I'm having forensics run tests.
And if your suspicions are correct, I would imagine this isn't just going to be a missing persons file, right? It's going to mushroom into a full-blown murder investigation, and if A leads to B, I got a pretty good idea who your prime suspect's going to be.
Wait a second. It's way too early in the game to be rounding up suspects.
Well, that's not stopping anybody. You and everybody else are implicating my father.
I'm not implicating anybody. All we have so far is an old bag of bones with no positive ID. Now, even if they do turn out to have been Hal Clark's, there's no determination yet of the cause of death. This may not even turn out to be a case for the district attorney.
Cruz, come on. Those bones didn't walk to the boathouse all by themselves. Somebody who put them there obviously had a lot to hide. This does not look good for my father, does it?
Just because the boathouse is on your father's property does not make him guilty.
No, of course it doesn't. But it's not the way everybody else sees it. If the press doesn't pick up on it, Keith and Gina are going to sniff it out and have a field day, even if he was just trying to protect somebody.
Like Pamela.
Yes. All right, fine. I know that you think I'm just grasping onto anything just to make you believe my father didn't have anything to do with this.
You know, it is possible this is going to work out in your father's favor.
And how's that?
Well, maybe the tests I'm running are going to prove that he's innocent.
Or they confirm he's guilty.
I mean it, man. Either you get your bones over here, or my bones is out of here.
I got delayed, man. Just give me a little while, okay?
No way, Cruzy. Either these bones go, or I do.
Oh, 20 minutes, all right? I'll be there. Okay, bye. Listen, I've got to get over and help Pearl out for a few minutes. I'll be back in a little while, okay?
He's not the only one in trouble, you know.
I know, but there's nothing we can do to help your father until we get those test results back. And I got a feeling if I don't get over there and put the fire out with Pearl, things might get a little rougher for your father later on.
What does Pearl have to do with my father?
I don't have time to explain it right now. I'll be back.
Well, trust me.
I trust you. You know me better than that. I just ask you to trust me on this, okay?
Sometimes you ask too much.
I'm sorry. Actually, I have to ask you one more thing. I think it's important we keep our mouths shut about this. This is between you and me. We don't tell anybody else what we know happened down at the boathouse, all right? It'd be difficult, but I think until we get the test results back, we don't know who our friends are.
My father is innocent.
Hold that thought. I'll be back soon.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you, too. Oh, I thought you were alone. I can leave and come.
No. You stay right here. You stay right here.
No, please, come in. I was just leaving anyway. Why, you look lovely, dear.
Thank you.
Cece, give me a call later.
Mm-hmm. You're the only one of my children left who still come to visit me.
I'd like to visit you. And because I had to ask you some questions and get some answers.
Okay.
About how Clark and how he died.
Why can't the past just go into the past and stay there?
Maybe it will when the truth is finally told.
I told you the truth. I told you everything I know. I haven't done anything wrong.
Daddy, I want to believe you.
Then just believe me. All you're hearing, people just talking.
Cruz went to the boathouse, and he found some bones. Human bones, Daddy.
I wonder why he didn't tell me about that.
Because he didn't want to hear any more lies. Cruz wanted to believe you when you said that the explosion at the boathouse was just an accident.
Baby, I explained how that accident happened. Whether or not you believe it's true is not as important as the fact that you know me. Do you think I'm capable of murder?
No, of course not. But I do think you're capable of protecting somebody. Daddy, I love you. And I don't know what I would do if I lost you. I don't think I could handle that.
Sweetheart, you are never, ever going to lose me. Just things seem to have gotten out of control somewhat. I smell the fine hand of Timmons and Gina beneath all that debris. But I promise you it's all going to work out. In the end, it really will.
Just as long as I know you're not involved.
I give you my word.
Will you relax? I tell you, I was only gone for a few minutes at a time.
Yeah, come on, open the door, man. Come on.
Rosie, I'm telling you, nobody got in here. You don't think I checked to make sure?
You should have called, man. You got a key for this thing?
Sure, I got a key. Do I have a key? I didn't want to cause you any grief, you know? I came in here, everything looked kosher. I mean, there wasn't anything to show that anybody had been in here.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, man.
Why? Some total stranger came in here, fee-fi-fo-fum. I smell a secret room? No way. I mean, even if he did find the place, how's he going to get through the double lock? You tell me. How? With a nuclear arsenal? And you see this? You see how I wrapped this bag? Anybody touches this bag, I got this from a Sherlock Holmes short story. Anybody touches that, I'll know they did it. Pretty smart, huh? Pretty smart.
Yeah, that was pretty smart. In fact, that was unbelievably smart.
Hi. Did you take care of Pearl's crisis?
No, I got there too late. Now we have a real problem on our hands.
Well, I hope what I'm going to tell you isn't going to make you feel worse.
Don't tell me.
I went to see my father when you were gone.
You what?
Well, I had to see him about, I knew all these things that you had said, and I just wanted to confront him. And I know that if you were there and you were to listen to him, you would know he had nothing to do with the bones that you found.
Eden, you told him?
I told him. But I promised I wouldn't say anything, but it was a promise I couldn't keep. He deserves to know.
You know, believe it or not, I might have had good reasons for wanting to keep this quiet. Now I'm going to have a hell of a time keeping your father out of this.
But why?
Because the damn bones have been stolen.
Cruz, I don't understand. What does it matter if the bones are missing if you still have a bone in Chicago that's having tests run?
What does it matter? Somebody else has their hands on the only kind of evidence we have in this case. I hesitate to imagine who. I don't know why I waste my time trying to keep people from being needlessly hurt.
You know, I should really tell my father.
Eden, you cannot do that.
Why? He has a right to know he's involved.
He's involved, yeah. Well, I think the fewer people know about this thing, the better off everybody's gonna be.
You think he stole them, don't you?
I didn't say that.
You think he's guilty. You think my father murdered Hal Clark, don't you?